Hello Raiders, welcome back to my channel. This is Sly once again, and today's video is gonna be very special. I was thinking what kind of content I'll be making for you guys, and then there's a lot actually that's going on in my mind, but I would like to really help those who probably just started the game, probably 2 to 5 months. And of course, those slow spender who can afford to have those like unkillable teams, those OP champs. But at least they could do Nightmare, or probably Ultra Nightmare with these two champions. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start. Right now, I'm gonna be featuring two champions here. I'm gonna call them Dynamic Duo, although I haven't really built them yet. So guess what? These two champions first is actually from the Ogren tribe, which came from the fusion event fragment. So this is actually Drokgul the Gaunt. And then this new champion that I'm gonna pairing it up with is actually one of the famous Fayne. So I hope she's not gonna be nerfed. Okay, so we will be trying these two champions in every dungeons. So I wasn't able to build them yet. All right, so I won't be able to, of course, try them out in probably clan boss. And their gears are really that not really that OP gears, but at least let me give you some idea on how this actually works. Now, before you actually will say anything about them, um, because I've heard a lot of news or reviews or I watch a lot of probably videos that Drukgyal actually is not that good. But I think he can be, yeah, he can be viable in Clan Boss. All right, so first let's talk about Drokgul here. All right, so this champion is an HP based champion. Now he has his A1, which is placing stun, so that doesn't really matter in Clan Boss, probably in Arena or some other dungeons. But the good thing here, this is really the skills that I would like to have. So increase defense, increase attack on all allies for 2 turns. All right, and then also place block damage buff for 1 turn on the allies with less than 30% HP. So if one of the allies is dying, it's gonna do some block damage for 1 turn. So that's really gonna be good for Fayne because she's just really squishy. And then the third kit here, this is actually the one that has some debates if it's really good. So if you notice, place shield buff equals to 15% of this champion's max HP and all allies for 3 turns. And then heals each ally by 15% of this champion's max HP whenever a shield buff placed by this skill expires, is removed, or is broken by an enemy attack. All right. So 15%. And then allies whose shield buffs are broken will also counter attack the enemy that breaks the shield. Okay, so this is actually good in clan boss. But I would still recommend that you still need to have to put a counter attack champ on this in the team composition that you're gonna be doing with them. When a shield is broken, the heal occurs instantly before any remaining damage from the shield breaking attack is taken. Alright, so it's gonna heal them first, and then before they take damage. So plus 5, and 20%. So I'm not sure if it's additive or multiplicative, but we're looking around 35%. Okay. Now, with how I build him, or built him, his HP is around 60,000, so it's not maxed yet. As you can see, there's no amulet, no banner. Okay, he doesn't have any. He doesn't need an accuracy. Probably I would build him with HP so we can maximize the shield. Um, but just imagine the HP. It's already 60k. So just imagine if I was able to max the boots here. Boots doesn't. It's not really a good. Doesn't really have a good sap stats. So I'm actually looking for defense, probably defense and speed. Right, defense and speed, and then yeah, probably that's those two. HP probably those HP flat stats could help a bit. All right, but that's basically what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a resilience set, but I need to have a speed because you know, this is an HP percentage boots. Okay, so all right, that's about it. And then this mastery here, I would actually go with this one HP, and then this heals, or probably the shield only, and then go with, of course, the clan boss masteries here. All right. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this because this champion doesn't really cast a heal, but it's coming from the shield. So probably just ignore that and go with uh, here, increase the amount of daily HP. So that's really good. All right. And then that's probably it. So I could probably 40% if it's multiplicative. I'm not sure, but I think this guy has really potential here. If you grade him right, have the masteries right, and then pair it up with a squeezy champion like Fayne. Now, going to Fayne, probably most of you are a bit familiar about Fayne here because she's really one of the best fusion champs for an epic. Because just imagine, Pain probably even beat Draco for the utility. Because imagine you have a decreased attack. Though this decreased attack is not really needed in unkillable, because of course it's unkillable. Why would you need a decreased attack? But the poison here is 2% or 5% poison for 2 turns. And then he also has this like decreased defense on weekend. All right. So just imagine combining it with Drokgul, which is like increased attack, and you have decreased defense and weaken. All right. So just imagine the damage and just seeing Feyn attack base stats is 1,663. He even beats the legendary champion. Although the defense is really squishy, that's why you need Drokgul if you don't have a Valkyrie or whoever can do shields. All right. So for this free to play or low spenders who was really work hard to get Drokgul and Fayne, this could be the dynamic duo for you guys. So my next video, I'm gonna go ahead and feature this using it in Clan Boss. But for now, let's go ahead and try it out. So for the dungeons. So first, since Fire Night is ongoing right now, let me go ahead and try this in Fire Night. Okay. So I could do an all rare probably all rare comp, but I'm not gonna do that. Um, so let's go to Fire Knight here. All right. So I'll be putting her them with yeah, the one who can revive, and then probably can mobilize the boss without boss taking turn. So let's go ahead and start. So here's what's going to happen here. Although this run probably is not really the fastest run, it could probably take 7 minutes. But as you can see, Fayne is being protected by Drokgul here. And if she dies, then there's Valkyrie who can actually revive her. And then of course Cold Heart is the one's gonna do damage most of the time and on the boss. But Fayne is really doing its job, landing those debuffs. So see, just imagine the shield got broke and then she actually countered attack. All right. Okay, so you would see there, the shield isn't that really, great yet because no masteries, what we expect. No masteries, no decent gears, not even maxed up. All right, and it's not booked yet. But if we're probably gonna book Drokgul, then that he would actually give some decent shield. All right, on all of the allies. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video and then we'll go ahead and of course we know that no one's gonna die here because of Arbiter. All right, so I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll continue it on the boss. Let's see what would happen. All right, so we're back. Right now we're actually approaching the boss here. So I was surprised Fayne didn't actually get knocked out. All right, so now, well, the cons here is Pain probably would do most of the poison here and won't land his um, probably defense debuff because there's like just an 10 debuff you can actually land on the boss. So that's gonna be the cons here. But well, it doesn't really work. All right, every time, or it doesn't happen every time. So let's see how Fayne would actually fare here with the boss on Fire Knight. Okay, so again, well, I totally understand that I have three legendaries here, but those Cold Heart, Arbiter, and this Fayne, and then Drokgul can be a free to play can actually get this as long as they work hard and they plan ahead. Like what I said in my previous videos, just save your gems, your energies probably, and then once there is an event and you think the hero is worth getting, then spend all your resources on that particular event. All right, but this time, actually, Fayne landed the decreased defense, so this is gonna be really a faster run compared to my previous runs here. So although it took 7 minutes, again, I'm not using my best champions here. I just demonstrated how these two champions can actually be viable in every dungeons. Probably not every dungeons, but in Fire Knight, I can say Dragon and Ice Golem. For spiders, well, you need really a decent gear for Drokgul to work because the shield is really that does matter in spiders. Probably can pair him up with different heroes, other heroes. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Where if you, I was thinking Drokgul can be viable if you paired him with um, Septimus or those like champions has reset cooldown skills, reset cooldown skills, and then he can increase attack, shields, and then of course Pain here probably could, you know, land some debuffs. Um, so that's what I'm actually thinking. But I haven't tried it yet, so probably I'm thinking of trying it later on, or make a different video on that because it's this video would really take quite some time because we've already talked about a lot on this um, champion, dynamic duo champion that we actually featured. So yeah, it's 8 minutes and 32 seconds. Not bad for like, this kind of champs and champs that doesn't really have good gear. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the ice golem. Let's see if they actually can be viable. All right. So I haven't tried this yet. It may fail, but let's see if this actually would work out. So I'm just gonna pick, replace this, replace her. Uh, Probably just apothecary, Drokgul, and let's see. All right, so let's see if they can actually succeed. All right, we have someone really curtain there who doesn't really have a decent gear. It's just a mediocre apothecary as well, but at least she can revive fallen champions. Apothecary can heal, and Drokgul is the one's gonna actually protecting everyone. And then Banshee's gonna do the poison damage. As you know, guys, there's a secret in Ice Golem. All right, where the Golem won't do his AoE passive skill, even though his HP is draining. So the secret is that is really poison. Poison him out. Okay, it would continuously drain his HP without him releasing those AoE passive skills. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue it on the later later turn in the Ice Golem boss, so it won't consume really much of our time here. All right, 1 second. All right, so we're back. So um, well, I'm kind of disappointed with Fayne. She actually she died a lot of multiple times and okay from the mobs. So um, right now, let's see if Fayne actually would work here. So there's one thing about Banshee's A3. She's not gonna use it in any of the mobs, so she can land poison in her A1. But in this boss, you would see there the okay the secret about beating this. Oh, there you go. It's just do some AoE damage. But the secret about beating this boss, if you can manual it, where you just need to poison those boss and to avoid landing this, or activating this passive here, the Frigid Vengeance. Okay, because poison wouldn't count as damage actually. It's a poison damage, but not like a physical damage. Drops below 80%. So it's not gonna count when the boss is being poisoned. All right, so that's the trick there. Right, so probably this is the easiest dungeon, and as long as you know how to, you know the tricks here in Ice Golem, because one of the top tier poisoners is really rare, and you can have Frozen Banshee, all right, do the work. Then all you need to do is like probably one who controls mobs, and then let Banshee kill the boss. So that's it, and a bit of support from the team. So that's probably it. This is a bit, this is a long video, guys, so I apologize, but I really just would like to show you how Banshee would actually kill the boss here. So let me just click the target here. All right. So basically, Banshee would just throw poison here, and I hope Reliquary would revive the okay Fayne here. And just to set your expectation, the reason why this run is gonna be long because Drokgul is actually kind of slow. He's not booked yet, so he's not using his skills often. So the cooldown is really long. But if I could probably, if I was able to book him, then this could turn out differently. All right. So just don't attack the boss, or else we're gonna die. Um, Apothecary is going to die. All right, it's okay. This is kind of long, but it could actually work as long as you properly gear it and then of course speed tune. This comp would actually work with Ice Golem. See, this the block damage skill. If Drokgul could only have the really large shield to protect all of the team, then probably this run would be faster than what I know we expect. So there you go. Oops, she died. But she's not even landing the poison sensitivity. I don't know what's going on. Not sure if it's a bug but Banshee has a decent accuracy, even 250 plus. It's been a couple of times since she's not landing really the buffs here or the debuff. I'm not sure why. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video here, and let's go to the end of the story. Okay, it's taking a long time. Hold on. All right, so I'm just gonna click here to just to let them target the boss, and it actually failed because of frigid vengeance. I'm sorry, guys, that know what's happened, but there's probably some bug with Banshee's A3. It's not even landing. I'm not sure if just like probability, um, but this A3 is supposed to be it either it should be resisted or it doesn't show resisted though. I'm not sure. There's probably some bug there. All right, so we're gonna go to Dragon. So here with Dragon, let's see. I was using Torture Helm, so move there. Torture Helm. Let's see. What am I gonna use here? Okay, so we'll have say Frozen Banshee. So Frozen Banshee, Belaware, Fayne, and Drokgul. Probably just Drokgul was going to be the lead. No, all battles 25%. Yeah, and that'd be better. And then the one who can revive. All right. Sure. I'm not sure really with this run here. But I hope this won't fail us. For Ice Golem, yeah, well, this it's supposed to be successful though. It's just I auto it. You can manual it though. All right. But again, of course, Drukgyal is doesn't really have this kind of sets because Drukgyal really needs like decent sets for him to work. Um, unless you can just rely on the increased defense and increased attack and some like really shields. But I hope this one would actually work. So Baylor is really gonna neutralize the mobs. I hope. All right, Bellower, come on, do your stunts. And Bellower's sets actually switch it to what do you call this? The ogre one. Big Un. Was able to get Big Un, so lucky. So I switched the gear to Big Un. Then I was using Big Un for Farmer, Arena. All right, but Bellower is really really best in immobilizing the mobs. So, and I hope this turn or this run would actually fail. All right. So I'm actually thinking to do a part two video where I can show you when I fully maxed Drokgul because I'm still thinking before I book him, I'm gonna test him and check his total stats without being booked and shields just by maxing out his masteries if it's viable because I don't want to make some mistakes and of course I'm a low spenders. I just purchase gems monthly, those 499 or probably $4.99 um, pack. So every day you can get like certain amount of gems for a month. Those are the things that I can only afford, and probably some one-time deal energy, which is 749, or you probably would. That's probably gonna be like $7 or $6.99. So those are the things that I can only afford. But so far so good in this dungeon, although it would just really take quite some time and because their affinity is really a weaker affinity compared to the mob's affinity. But what we're trying to check here is, can she be used as a poisoner along with other poisoner to deal dragon? Because basically for those players who just started playing the game for like a couple of months, probably they were able to get this, but they don't have those OP champs to start with. So we're just, if you're gonna think about, there's three rares here, and Pain can it can easily be gotten by someone. And Drokgul as well, as long as they do have the resources and they prepared for any fusion event. I'm thinking they were able to get Drokgul. All right. So for those who doesn't have like champion who could do massive shields like Valkyrie, that can be used in clan boss, and then what else? Chris, and then what's that? Warlord. Okay, you can use Drokgul. I'm positive about it. So, although I don't have the resources to really test it out, because again, I'm a low spender. If only I have the account that I'm actually taking over has this kind of setup, but it's just only Fayne. Okay, we are not building Drokko because we're doing unkillable. So, about Eater comp. Okay, so all right, so far so good in this run. It's because really of Delaware who's and really Tender is making this possible, and perhaps a bit round of applause to Drokgul, who's doing increased defense and some shields. We're able to keep Delaware like alive, and then I hope there you go, Fayne would be revived. So come on, Fayne, Fayne, come on. All right. Oh yeah, the one. Okay, so one of the mobs is being stunned, so I was really scared there because Fayne HP is really low. All right, so we're approaching dragon, so I hope Fayne won't die that easy because she needs to do her stuff, debuff first. Once she has done that, then it's okay for her to die. There's Frozen Banshee can really probably solo the boss as long as you have the right speed. Okay, but I decreased my Frozen Banshee speed, and there's no apothecary to boost turn meter and increase 30% speed. So I'm hoping this would turn out fine. So she's not landing the debuff. Come on. Oh, there you go, the poison here. All right. Okay. So four poison. Okay, decrease defense. All right. Almost killed there. All right. Good thing Really Sender is on the team. So, all right. It's gonna probably it would take 6 minutes and 30 seconds to kill the dragon. All right. So Banshee, where is your poison sensitivity? Ah, I'm not sure why Banshee is not casting the poison sensitivity here. There we go. She needs to be taught. Alright. So why is it landing? Banshee's accuracy is supposed to be good. I'm not, I don't know what's going on really. Banshee's accuracy is supposed to be 200 plus, but it's not landing the poison. I'm not sure if it's a bug or something. Uh, Not really sure what's going on. Come on, Banshee. We're almost wiped out thanks to Drokko's skills. All right, so that's about it. Okay, so we're successful. All right, but Ice Golem was supposed to be successful. I'm not sure what happened then. Probably could be a bug. All right, so okay, so much about it. I don't want to go through spiders. So, like I said, they just have mediocre gear. So imagine the gear for which one first? Even this lady here. So let's check. All right. Fayne, no, not really maxed out, but she has some decent uh gear, and the reason why she's been dying quite often is like she's on an attack percentage chest, so I wasn't able to change it since I used her for farming. All right, and then Reliquary Tender, not really a good set, not even maxed out. Belaware, I replaced Belaware's set. It's supposed to be a good set, a great set actually for Belaware. Cold Heart doesn't even have masteries. Yeah, even Belaware doesn't even have masteries. Even my Cold Heart, yeah, Frozen Banshee probably. Apothecary, I haven't used Apothecary. So the key here, even Drokgul doesn't have any mastery. So the key here is really Drokgul. As long as Drokgul was able to maximize the masteries and the skills. Okay, it's not even booked yet, but yeah, still believe this guy has potential. So I'm gonna go ahead and really make him, really work in clan boss in all other dungeons. Um, Most especially if she's been paired with Fayne. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna make a second part video for this, guys. So it took me 31 minutes to record this thing, but I hope this would encourage you to build Drukgyal and Fane if you didn't have any um, yeah, champion that could do massive shields, because shields would actually take you to Ultra Nightmare. As long as you have the right champion, you have a decent poisoner and damager. Because if you think about Fayne here, she's a damager. She's also a debuffer. She actually has like four debuffs on the totality of her skill, and those are really important in clan boss. So just imagine. I hope she won't be nerfed. All right. So again, this is that's all for you guys. Again, if you like the video, feel free to hit like and if you could hit subscribe, then it would really help me out. So see you next time in my dynamic duo video of Fane and Droko. Thank you. Have a great day and bye bye.